My name is Mike Dealer. I'm the principal of Boston Rare Maps, based in Southampton, Massachusetts. My firm is Boston Rare Maps. When I started, I was about 99% maps, and it's still about 70% of what I do. You know, the good maps have a backstory. I have an academic background in philosophy and the intellectual history, so for me, the real fun is kind of unearthing and teasing apart those stories, which are sometimes, I guess you could say, multifaceted and also very complicated at times. This is called a map of the seat of war in New England by an American volunteer, and it was published in London in August of 1775, plus minus just 6 weeks after the Battle of Bunker Hill. So what that means is that somebody had to be present either at the battle or in Boston, make a sketch map, hop on a boat back to London, have it engraved, printed and published all within 6 weeks. As a dealer and collector, it has a kind of immediacy to the events being depicted. If you were a Londoner at the time and could have afforded this, you would have looked at this with the utmost interest, because this actually might have been the first you'd seen or heard of the goings-on in Boston. What often happens with the collectors, say, is that they'll buy their first map because, holy cow, there's a map of Milan, and we spent our honeymoon in Milan. But all of a sudden, then they just buy it. It grips them at some gut level. But then they start reading and learn more about the history of, say, Milan, the north of Italy. And they say, maybe I'll buy this other map, which isn't as pretty, but it touches on these interesting aspects of the history. So there's often a natural flow from a kind of being moved aesthetically or viscerally to being moved intellectually.